because I'm glad you said this, because I always said as a woman, a man cannot just be your purpose, like your whole purpose, your whole life,
Right.
especially, you know, in these dating streets, these YouTube, Instagram, TikTok streets. There's a lot of rhetoric out there that all you need to do is look good, and you know he'll come save you, and you just sit home and eat grapes and do nothing and live this soft life, which I don't
Right.
think is true. I think from my experience personally, from the men I've dated, they were very, and you know, what was most impressive is, you know, my intellectual capabilities, but also like humor, the other things outside of beauty, right? That you bring to the table, but also like my business and my other interests that I have. Like, you know,
Yeah.
I go to museums, I'm very well versed in art, I do speak another language, all these other things that have
Yeah.
nothing to do with that. And I used to tell women that I was like, I don't even think you even need to look that beautiful, to be honest. Like, more so put yourself together and be well kept, like from a grooming standpoint. But
Right.
I feel like past that, it now goes to like, do I like you as a person? Do I find
Right.
you interesting? What are
Right.
your passions and hobbies? So that's why I asked you that, because I want them to hear from you, since you know
Right.
exposure to all these male clients that have had women who they can perfectly well sit down forever and take care of,
Hmm.
what the professions and the interests of those women are, so they can hear from you instead of this nonsense that is like permeating like the
Right.
dating atmosphere.
Right. Right. And like, you guys to take a step back. You know, the beautiful model looking women, whatever, whatever. Of course, like, you know, the ones that I have that are single, of course, you know, they date them, maybe interact with them, et cetera, et cetera. But rarely do they take that step to like marry them, right? And truly build a life with them, right? Because you think about it, like, especially the type of clients I work with, right? For you to have 5, 10, 50, $100 million, you did something very, very good, right? You built a company and you sold it. You climbed up the ranks, you became an executive at a company, and now they're paying you a bunch of money. Like, you did something that really took a lot of brain power and a lot of intellect to do. So
Tenacity,
naturally,
all of that.
right. So naturally, that caliber person, right? They surround themselves with people like that, and that includes their significant other. Yes, they might tell the significant other like you're good, go live that life that people are seeing on YouTube, Twitter, etc. But the basis of that, they were like, okay, like you, if something was to happen, like you got it still, right? You know, um, even like look at like Mackenzie Scott, right? Not Jeff Bezos' ex, right? I think I'm drawing a blank, whatever. But she's doing a lot of like gifting and philanthropic stuff and etc. And she was with there, like, yeah, you might see him out and about now with the young chick, blah 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 blah. But like the one he truly built the life with and had kids with and built his empire with and lived, you know, most of his life with was a very intellectual person that really cared and was giving. Yeah, it may not have worked out at the end, et cetera. But like, you know, that was what he built with. And I feel like that's what a lot of men um think about when they're
Wifey is an
building.
investment basically versus the fun girls at
Yeah.
the expense.